Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, all right. So we are back. We are back again. Sorry about that, y'all. We're back, and Destinae is going to drop a couple quick commercials for us before we get back to the list.
Hey guys, yeah. So I just want to let you guys know about first of all, next week is the Youth Poet Laureate competition that's going to be on June 20th. Myself, Keyma, some people who are probably in the chat are all competing for the title of Youth Poet Laureate for Baltimore City. We'd love your support. If you look on the page, there are flyers up so y'all can know everything. But it's gonna be from 5:30 to 8 p.m. on Saturday, June 20th. I also want to give a shout out to Black Shocker will be hosting. So we love him. That's family. He's hosting YPL this year. Also for all
Word.
my youth poets, do more in the house. The competition is still going on. You can look on the page for this competition's prompt. I already submitted. Y'all should submit. Y'all come on, get this money.
Yep.
Y'all
Chase a
don't need
bag.
money. Y'all don't need money in this
Let's chase a
economy.
bag.
Y'all better get this money. Oh, I see Ty's back with the salt emoji. Don't forget to
Word.
request. Once again, don't forget that the next salt, pepper, ketchup, pasta, hot sauce will be with Princess Powell. You know, stay tuned for that. Also, just want to remind you guys that our lovely feature, Miss Crystal Valentine, will be on here in a bit.
Bam, bam, bam.
So yeah, that's I believe. Let me just make sure that's all I have to tell you guys. Oh, I just want to give a shout out to our partners, Johns
Mm-hmm.
Hopkins and B City. Um, Also, I want to give a shout out to the BCYF and the Dutch Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I also just want to tell you guys about some mental health resources that we have. So you can go to talkspace.com. I actually just downloaded the app on my phone. It connects you to other like mental health providers. You can go to openpathcollective.org, betterhelp.com, and Black Therapy for Girls, or the actual website is therapyforblackgirls.com. Shepherd Pratt has a virtual crisis center. It's shepherdpratt.org/carefinder. The Black Mental Health Alliance, their website is blackmentalhealth.com. So
All
if you
right.
guys need any mental health resources, you can check those out. I'll also put them in the chat when I get off of here, so you guys will have that available to you.
Hey, all right. Thank you, Destinae, for helping us out with some sponsors, with some commercials. And after that commercial break, we're going to keep it going with the open mic list. Like I said before, Sunny Ray is on. So we're going to go ahead and have him join the live. All right, all right. I need to see some love, see some claps and snaps, all of that. We're going to hopefully be able to connect. Hey, there we go. How you been,
Hey,
Rob?
what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? How are you? How are you?
I'm
Spirit
I'm
fingers.
I'm
Spirit fingers.
alive.
Spirit fingers to all of y'all. To all of y'all. I love y'all
Word,
so much. Y'all are like my babies. My babies. My nieces and nephews.
word.
How are y'all? How you doing?
Listen, the way the state of America is almost a reflection of my mental state. So, but I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful.
Absolutely. It's interesting. The piece I'm gonna do is directly, well, it's directly related to the mental health of Black America. We talk about a lot of the things that have caused our mental health or our mental unhealth. Is that a word?
Hmm.
I don't know if that's a word, but I've been wanting to do this piece at the youth open mic to put a lot of things in perspective. about the previous generations, and it's called Breeders' Cup. Breeders' Cup is a race that they do with horses, you know, along with Pimlico and the big three or whatever. Breeders' Cup is another horse racing thing, and it's related to, well, I'll get into it. Conflated and basic, converted it into perversion. They took our children and inserted in tethered replacements. Took sex and removed love out the equation. Took the nutrients out the flavor. Maybe that's the fruit Adam and Eve tasted. Maybe the Garden of Eden is on a plantation and those cages are the closest thing we'll get to pearly gates. And if God is a black man who didn't know God was a black woman, could you imagine all that heaven wasted? They don't even take responsibility for the damage done by forcing us to breed. Even recently, a billionaire asked LeBron James and Serena Williams to conceive. Said the act would create a super baby genetically, but won't donate to a super baby's community. I digress. I guess the only time Black Lives Matter is when you have a receipt. They still haven't apologized for creating this toxic pocket we haven't been able to climb out of. They locked us in hot boxes without love, forced not to come out until we put plugs in sockets and energize the human factory, stocking the shelf with inventory to their silent auctions. Literally, they used to bid on me. Then they set me free. Now I'm doing a bid in bondage back to working for free. In slavery, you can benefit from a king not seeing himself enough man to be a father. You can teach him to see his black queens as nothing more than objects until he has daughters. The point is you can't risk him seeing God in himself when they need to turn a profit. Our good deeds don't mean they don't still see us as property. Our good hearts don't fit inside America's dichotomy. Having your heart on your sleeve doesn't relieve the blood pressure we bleed when we're squeezed economically. They used to breed us like pit bull puppies. And that has to be a factor when a black man can't see himself as husband. You know the difference between breeding is them both humping, but them being able to leave. You don't hear me though. We used to be bred, baked under the southern sun, and it's a whole institution. It ain't just a nut. And it's a whole institution. It ain't just a nut. I came from slavery. Ladies, make it make sense to me. Imagine carrying your baby to term only to have your child aborted after giving birth. And what I mean aborted, I mean strapped to a car seat and driven straight into the road work of human traffic kings and queens without identities of their true worth. I am not yours. I'm not your favorite employee, favorite athlete, or actor on TV. I am a chess piece. Traveling through history strategically to get close enough to your king till I'm close enough to swing a blade and make a Pez dispenser of him. I am playing hide and seek with oppression. A post-dated check from God. Cash me outside. I am squad. Deep ancestors behind me. I am evidence of a God unseen. I am off the chain so the cycles don't repeat. I am not the last of a dying breed. I am the first of a living one.
Come on, go in. Ooh, okay, and then the mic drop. Okay, yes, bro. Show some love for Rob. Show some love. Drop some fire. Yes, I love seeing the fire, the hearts in the chat, bro. Let them know Let them know, bro. Let them know that this generation, we living. Not even just this generation. Generations before us, we alive, whether they like it or not. That's what I love to see. Okay, so I did see 2 salt emojis. So I want y'all, the people who dropped the salt emojis, to go ahead and request, please, because I didn't get any requests. If I don't see any requests, I will try my best to click on. Oh, I got bars. If I don't see enough, if I don't see any requests, I will try my best to get you on the live still. So please, 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 if you drop that salt emoji, I know him. He called me this morning. Go ahead, and after we have those 2 open micers, y'all know what time it is, bro. Y'all know what time it is. Crystal Valentine. If you're in the chat, Crystal, let us know. Let us make sure that you're here and you're present. So I know that when it's time for you to show out, you're going to show out. All right. But while we going, we're going to go ahead and keep it going with the open mic list. Like I said, for the people who dropped the salt emojis previously, please, please, please request to be in the live. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. So we're going to bring on I Am Actually Liz. So show y'all love. Please do not hesitate to show any type of love you can possible to the poet who's coming up to the virtual stage. Hey, there we go. What's good? What's cracking with you? How you feeling?
I'm doing good.
What's good? Oh, you so soft. It's okay, girl. How you doing?
I'm doing good. My name is Liz, and I was
Liz, nice to
actually
meet
the
you.
winner of number 3 for the Doom prize.
Word.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. All right.
So what you gonna do for us? You gonna spit something for us?
Yes. So this is my poem, Unsure, that won the contest.
Word.
All right. I've had this habit of limiting myself. I'm aware of my abilities, but somewhere in this mind of mine, there is a shadow of doubt stemming from my insecurities that stops my whole living and breathing. And if my lungs are broke, then I'm dead. But when there is nothing else to do, there is everything to do. Like I'm sitting here writing for a contest, scared out my mind because maybe I'm not good enough, and maybe words aren't for me, and maybe all I win is an experience of writing, is an experience of putting myself out there. Maybe that's all I receive. All I receive is silence, and nowadays it's not quiet, not even a little. It's stuffing my ears with melancholy music, writing without hands, wheels spinning while I'm writing without hands on my bike thing. It's blending graphite on printer paper. It's the sounds of 5, 4, 3 that fill my house and never leave. It's the sleep with the traumatizing dreams. And in these dreams, these are only things that could happen in reality, just mine or maybe yours anyways. I've been thinking about being an artist in all of its meanings. I got a song, a drawing, a poem. I think I could do this. I think I will take the steps necessary. I think I will have to consult my fears first. Hi, no. Can I? No. Well, guess what? What? I'm in control. No, you're not. I will be soon. Otherwise, I'll be living like a ghost. Kind of real, but not really. Won't be able to change things. Only haunt those who I never knew. Those who never got to know my soul, my words. And to be honest, I probably ain't given the chance to. And so I write, reminiscing on everything I think could fit in here, but I don't know because I'm new to this and this life. Person who I've just met, you understand so well, or maybe I pretend to, and dang, I'm in my head now. Wake me up next year when I'm free to live inside the box, and all other things are choices, because I'm still 13 with a shadow of doubt in my mind, stopping my life in its tracks. But as a hero would do, I'm going to face it, and I will win this one.
Yes, girl, let it know, let it know. Let fear know that you ain't afraid no more. And you winning that contest is proof that you belong here. You belong doing what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
You are beautiful, you are talented. Please continue to do what you do. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you. Thank you. Yes. All right, y'all. Y'all hear the youth popping off. Let's go, bro. Y'all heard her, 13 years old, spitting bars on y'all. Keep up with her. Keep up. All right. All right. Yo. All right. So I did see Ty drop the salt emoji. So if you still ready, girl, you better request to get on this live. I ain't playing with you. You already know I ain't playing with you. So go ahead and get up on this live. I saw that salt emoji. Where you at? Where you at? All right, well, while I'm waiting for that request, we're gonna keep it going. But please show love to the youth. This is why we do this. We do this for them because they are spectacular and amazing and wonderful, and they just prove it every time. Like there is nothing to say that they prove it every single time. They are doing things like this. You know what I'm saying? The youth today, not even just the youth getting up on the stage, but the youth coming out, the way they show out to these protests and to these marches and to these rallies and organizations is proof that the youth is leading this, that they are the future and they ain't afraid to be the future at all, period. So, oh, I'm sorry. I keep that's my mother's sewing machine. I keep going back to it. I don't know why. Y'all, is sewing a dead art? My mother doesn't think it is, but I think it might be a dead art. Anyways, all right, I'm just talking right now while I'm waiting to see if Ty is still getting on the open mic list. You good, girl? Okay, sewing machine, girl. That's my mother's. I don't know how to sew at all. I gotta learn though because my we got Tammy. Oh, Tammy sent a request. Okay. I'm gonna see. All right. Well, while we waiting to see if Ty might get on, we gonna go ahead and keep it going with Mocha Babes, aka my girl Tammy. Hold up. Where's that? Where's she at? 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 Hey, all right. Let me turn this music down. Hey, Tammy. Hey, girl. How you been, beautiful?
Good and you?
Girl, a mess, but we gonna ignore that. You gonna spit for us? You gonna get up on this mic, girl? All right,
Yeah.
all right. Give us show us what you're working with.
So this poem is called "And the White Girl Says Nigga."
Okay, all right, we're getting into it.
Okay. And the white girl says nigga, the word right in my black face. She asked me if there was a problem. Like she want one. Like she wants to start the race war. Like she ready to get beat black and blue since black is what you want to be so bad. But I guarantee you won't even feel half the pain of what my ancestors felt. Or what it feels like to semi-automatically have your black skin put you on the radar, your head viewed as a target. Now, ain't that mind-blowing to know that someone else is able to call the shots? She will never know how it feels to have her mugshot used when she turned up missing or dead, being as black as they paint her. White girl who want to say nigga, but don't want to endure the pain of being one. Don't want to have her afro picked out and pulled that and have her privilege disappear and put her life on the line every day as soon as she steps out to go for a walk or maybe a run. She don't know what it's like to be a nigga, but she want to argue. Too ignorant to look inside the black box to see how shit really work. You can know the history behind that word, but to feel it and live it is something that she would not be able to endure. So tell me, white girl. She would not be able to endure. So tell me, white girl, what makes you nigga enough to say it? Tell me about how you would never see the light of the next day because you walked through the wrong town at sundown. Tell me about your Emmett Tills, your Sandra Bland's, your George Floyd's, your Charles Kenzie's, your Michael Brown's, your Rakia Boyd's, and your Trayvon Martin's, and then ask me if there's a problem then. This is just another example of white people not knowing where their boundaries are, who are as quick to say nigga as they are to steal from one. Call me mad, call me bitter, make me fit into the angry black woman stereotype. You would be angry too. If your people were being beaten, lynched, and murdered because of the color of their skin. So tell me, white girl, what makes you nigga enough to say it?
Shake the table, Terry. Come on, girl. Let her know. So we actually talked about this. So I already know, girl. I already know the fire behind that piece, girl. Yes, thank you so much for getting up on this open mic. Thank you so much. We appreciate that, girl. Yes, all right, yo, drop some fire, drop some hearts, drop all that beautiful stuff. Y'all heard that, girl? She said, tell me, white girl, what makes you nigga enough to say it, y'all? Are y'all listening to the youth? Are y'all listening to how fire they are, bro? Cause I'm listening, I'm hearing, I'm awake. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, Asia. But yes, like, They go hard. All right, all right. So now that we had a couple open micers, unless there's somebody who wants to hop on real quick, Ty, that's so. That's so. You know what I'm saying? I saw it. So, and I saw you stole your sister's phone. So if you are willing and able, we definitely want to go ahead and get it popping. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's about that time, y'all. I think it's about that time. I think it's about that time, y'all. Oh. Okay, we gonna do it real quick, y'all. But after we bring on this poet, after we bring on this last poet, we are going to start our amazing feature. So please stick around for this. Please stick around. So first we're gonna bring on Ty. 1, 2, 1, 2. Wait. Oh. Wait. Up. Hey, what's good,
Okay.
whoa?
So I just want to say this was a whole struggle. Everything was too much going on.
We was with you. We was with you on your journey.
But okay, so I just recently memorized it. So if I mess up, I apologize.
Girl, go
My phone
ahead.
here, so I don't have words. So I'm gonna just be going off the top of the brain. Plus, I'm like outside,
Come on, you got this.
outside of a market. Like this is really
Off the dome in public. Off the dome in public. You got this.
Oh wait. You ready? Okay.
Let's get it.
This good?
Yep. Let's get it.
They asked what's it like being an American. I say ask me that when I finally become one. When my freedom becomes as noticeable as my skin. Did y'all hear me? I said my freedom becomes as noticeable as my skin. When the glow from my melanin reminds you that I'm not a threat, ask me that question when being black is normalized. When having darker skin can feel more like an advantage instead of a crime. My beautiful brown skin that this country treats like an abomination when it's them that's disgusting. All my life I've been told that with beauty comes pain. I just never expected it to be so literal. All these black kings and queens that had to go through the consequences of having that beautiful skin, that sun-loved skin that glows so bright that it becomes a distraction to anyone who's never been in it. So of course they never been through our struggle. They don't know what it feels like to leave their home and never know if they'll make it back safely. And not because of this black on black crime that people keep preaching about, but because of these pigs that love getting their hooves dirty but never get in trouble for it. Because all these farmers do is let them get away with it. Destruction of property, aggravated assault, sexual assault, murder, giving us so many names that have been implanted in our brains. Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, come on, say it with me. I said Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, Eric Gardner, Freddie Gray, Trayvon Martin, Michael Brown, all these names, and they wonder why we say F the police. They wonder why we scream Black Lives Matter, and yet we tried peaceful protesters. But like Dr. King said, a riot is the language of the unheard, so excuse my language, but fuck a peaceful protest. Burn this bitch down. Why would we treat these people properly when all they care about is property? I said burn this bitch down. Because destruction of a building will demand your attention.
Yep.
Then we're going to make sure we get it undivided. My people been chanting since way back. Got us screaming so loud that our ancestors can hear us. And they're nodding in approval. No, I still don't think y'all listening to me. I said burn this bitch down. This country that's been taken over by bastards who was too lazy to discover it themselves. This country that our people built, that we inherited after they were gone, despite what any document may say. I said burn this bitch down. This was a poem, but now it's an announcement. No justice, no peace. Run us our equality, or we'll cause havoc. Because Gen Z will burn this bitch down by any means necessary.
Go ahead, forward. Yeah, go in, shorty. Let them know. Thank you so much for getting on the list. We finally got you on. We was with you through your struggle, and now we hearing your voice, girl. Go ahead, shorty. Always been fire, bro. All right. So y'all heard the youth spit. Y'all heard her go in. And listen, I'm with that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm with that. Not to get on no government watch list, but I'm with that. All right. We heard the fire. We heard the youth. We heard everybody spit. But now, y'all, I'm about to get emotional. Because I think it's time to bring Crystal Valentine on. So I need y'all to make as much virtual noise as possible. I need the fire. I need the claps. I need the snaps. I need the noise emojis. I need every single heart possible for y'all. I need y'all to show as much love as possible to the wonderful, the talented, the amazing, the great, the beautiful, the black, the powerful Crystal Valentine. Pew, 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 girl.
Hi.
Hey, ma'am, how you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm sorry. Before you say anything, I just have to say I've been your biggest fan for like the longest time. I remember when you came to Baltimore, I think it was like 4 years ago, and I got a picture with you, and I still have it to this day. Like, you're so amazing. I'm sorry. Like,
Thank first of all,
no
thank
problem.
you. And also, you are amazing. You are an amazing host.
Thank you so much.
You are an
I
amazing host.
try. I
You really
try.
keep the energy going. It feels
Thank
like you're in
you.
the room.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Oh my God. And also, maybe I want to see that picture if you still have it.
Yeah,
Not too right now,
definitely.
but
Oh,
if you can like
yes.
DM me the picture,
I
I want to see
got you.
it
I got
finally.
you.
Oh, okay. Well, first and foremost, thank you so much to do more poetry. Thank you to the lovely
Absolutely.
host. Thank you to Swinston Hughes, and also the amazing performers before me. I was watching y'all. Y'all really got these words on lock.
Yeah.
Tell America how you really feel. I mean, y'all know
Word.
I ain't shy about telling America how I
Yeah.
feel. So,
Word, word.
um, so I'm just gonna really just hop into it. I'm gonna start off with a poem from my book, Not Everything is a Eulogy. And it's crazy times, right? It's like we have the pandemic,
Mm.
we have obviously the continuous murdering of Black bodies,
Yes.
um, and I'm returning to some of my older poems. So
Mm.
poems I wrote when I was actually like in my own youth program, Urban Word.
Mm-hmm.
So poems that were in like 2014, 2015, and it's crazy because you could read the poem and just like change the name,
Right.
and it's like the same thing. It would be as if
Yep.
I wrote it today, and that
Yep.
just shows you how much there is no change.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been thinking a lot about what it means to be American,
Mm.
especially because I travel a lot. Um, and this first poem I'm going to read, I wrote it when I was in Paris in
Mm.
2015. And it's just my experience of having to claim the title of being American, even though I don't want to, even though
Yep.
America does not even allow me to claim that
Yep.
title. So this is Black Girl Bathed in the Blood of the Free. And it's also
Mm.
so weird. It's like I'm looking at myself, like read poems. It's like I'm like remembering my youth days when I would step in the
Yeah.
mirror and like try to memorize poems. But anyway,
Back in the
Black,
day.
yeah,
Sorry.
right. Black girl bathed in the blood of the free. He says he can tell I'm from the Bronx, and I smile because I am a foreigner in this country, and that is what you do when you are in a place you don't belong.
Mm.
I didn't know I was American until I came to Paris.
Mm.
Here, they don't care that I'm Black,
Mm.
but their eyes still linger on me a bit longer. He says Mike Tyson is from the Bronx, and I smile. He says he's Russian, and I want to cock my neck, say, my country beat your country in a war and stole your name. And
Mm.
now you can't even remember the taste of your motherland's breast milk. That's a
Mm.
childish thing to do, I know. A dangerous thing to say to a man who can spit in my face and call me a bitch. Or
Mm.
maybe that's just a foreigner thing.
Mm.
See, I'm so American. I can walk into another person's home and act
Mm.
like I built it.
Mm.
That's
Mm.
not my. I'm here with my partner, so that is who is clapping.
Word, word.
Shout out to love.
Absolutely. Show the love possible. Yes, yes, yes.
And you know what? I think that I guess since we're on the topic of love, I think about the revolution a lot, like
Word.
what
I've
tools we need.
literally felt that.
Yeah, right. I know that Kenneth was on here before,
Mm-hmm.
and Kenneth was talking about how we need to like burn the whole American system down, all of it, and I 100% agree.
Yep,
And I think
absolutely.
that one thing that would help us rebuild it, I think, is love.
Mm.
I believe in Black love. I believe in Black
Mm.
queer love. Um,
Yes.
so when I'm in my darkest moments I turn to my partner. During this whole pandemic, I've been with my partner. She's over here blushing. So
Hey, partner. Oh, you're so cute. Oh my gosh.
So I'm gonna read this poem. How to Lay Your Edges, after Aziza Barnes. My girl does it while she hums. Always something classic. Beyonce or the Insecure soundtrack, but she don't bob her head. Instead, tilts it as if saying, huh? Like how Francina do when I ask her a question she don't understand. Or her landlord asks her for the rent and she don't get paid till next Friday. If you use anything but the toothbrush from the 99-cent store up the block, you bougie. Start on the left side. Grip the toothbrush firm and steady. Lower its teeth into the jar of Pro-Style gel. Let it come up black and dripping. She settles me in the red cushion of her couch or sandwiches me in between the split of her legs. We stare into the full-length mirror duct taped onto her wall. Her rosary hammered above sways across our reflected hairlines. Mine pushed back further than hers. You stock up on the gel. You lay them when your hair fresh. Braids woven. Twist spun, kink burned straight, hang time falling like a limp curtain, a crow's body just above your shoulders. You lay them for the interview, for the first day of high school. Use extra hold gel if you make it to graduation. You tie them down with a black scarf for the funeral when everybody come down the block to pay respect to their auntie, they neighbor's son, they mama, they crush from 6th period math, watch cold shards be lowered into the ground while they hold cheap candles with Jesus and Mary imprisoned on the glass. You skip the extra hold and use beeswax for the baptism. The toothbrush comes down and up like a soft dip, a bird reaping a landing. I know my girl loves me because she lays my edges even though I ain't got none. They fell like feathers, like snow, like rust from my sky, my scalp a bad omen. I told her I was balding, she laid hands on me. I told her they fell out in clumps. I ain't got no velvet, my beauty done soured. God looks at me and purses her lips. My girl hums soft and low. Prayed over the toothbrush, dipped its bristles in water, prepared the gel, her breath a choir, her moving mouth my only song.
Yes, yes, yes. Give it up for Black Love. Oh my God, y'all are so. That makes me. Oh, I need a girlfriend. All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yes, y'all are
Thank
beautiful.
you. This is
Yes, I
so
love that.
flattering. Thank
No,
you.
absolutely. You deserve all of it. You deserve all the love you get. We love y'all. We love you here in Baltimore. Well, I'm not in Baltimore right now, but we love
Thank
you.
you. Okay, so as I kind of grew as a writer, I think I gave myself permission to be as soft or as hard as I wanted to. I think that I'm known for, those really like hard, like, like really like punchline kind of poems. And I love a good, like, I call them, what did I call them? I call them like a drag me poem or something.
Word.
But I think I'm so happy that I gave myself permission to like write about like love and
Yes.
just like just like write about really whatever I want. And on that note,
Absolutely.
this is a clapback poem. I love clapback poem. I'm
You.
presuming that everybody has heard of Christian Cooper and Amy Cooper,
Unfortunately.
the white woman who decided to call the police on this black man who was doing the most.
Yep.
I don't even like to say the word innocent because like it doesn't matter, right?
Right.
Doing the most regular thing in the world, like
Yep.
like the most normalest thing in the world. Not that you have to do the most normalest thing in the world to not be bothered, right? And I always write about like white women because I think that they're a very specific kind of brand of violence that
Yes.
comes with being able, like being both a victim and perpetrator of violence, right?
Yep.
You can be the victim and still call on the police who are also, you know, the lineage of police is former slave catchers, right?
Yep.
So you're basically calling on your former slave catchers to come and harm Black people. Now, so this poem also, I just resurfaced it, and this is originally in response to Kylie and Kendall Jenner, but this goes for all of the Amy Coopers out there as well.
Yes.
White girl shine. Praise the mayonnaise, for it will always keep our sandwiches moisturized. For without such delicacy, Auntie would have no potato salad to bring to the cookout. Praise the white woman, for without you, Starbucks, Ugg boots, and Taylor Swift would go out of style. For without you, feminism would not know who to marginalize. For without you, America would run dry, deprived of white women tears. For without you, Raven Simone would not know who she wants to be when she grows up. For without you, Rachel Dolezal would not know who she does not want to be when she grows up. For without you, basic bitches would just be bitches. Praise the thieves. For without such villains, how would I know imitation is the highest form of flattery? For without such villains, boxer braids would just be cornrows. Mini buns would just be bantu knots. Boho ethnic tribal print dresses would just be dashikis. Praise the curious white woman. For without you, who would I have to touch my hair? Who would I have to pet me at the supermarket? Who would I have to side eye all the way to God's heavenly gates? Praise white women. For without such creatures, Emmett Till would have lived to be a lover or a father or alive. For without you, Black men wouldn't be afraid to whistle in public. Black women wouldn't have to clutch our brothers the way y'all clutch your purses for nothing. Negates a Black man's legacy like a white woman's lie. Praise the well-meaning white liberal. She who tries hard. Come on. She who will protest racism at the rally but vote for Trump in the booth. She who was only an ally until the bullets start flying, until the Pepsi commercial ends, until she is forced to use my body as a shield. Praise the white woman filled with rage at the sight of my self-love, who calls me scary, who calls me monster, who wishes me dead at the poetry slam but don't even have enough money to pay for my bullet. Praise the penniless spirits. Praise the bad omens, for the clouds cast upon this body only makes my shade stronger, only makes me blacker, only breathes more life into my spells, only makes it easier for me to stomp on your white girl ignorance, make you watch this Black witch rise.
Come on. Yes. Tell them, oh my gosh, bro. Like, that brings me back to your old poetry. Like, that brings me back to one of the first poems I saw where you dragged the Kardashians. Like, you were known on the scene for just dragging people, and I love hearing the poetry that brings me back to that old stuff. That's amazing. Like, you kill the game, bro. You kill it.
Thank
No
you.
problem.
You know, like, I was like, I don't know, like, white feminism, like, white womanhood is such a toxic and violent thing, you know, such a toxic and violent thing. And I'm the kind of person who, like, if I'm in an argument or whatever, I think of the best thing to say after the fact. So I feel like if someone tries to disrespect me, I'll be like, oh, this person tried to come at me. And then I'll, like, hours later in my bedroom, I'm like, oh my God, I should have said this, I should have said that. And like, that's kind of like, that's kind of like where a lot of those poems came from. I think I'm gonna do 2 more poems. One is a longer poem, and then one is a very, very short one. So a little context for this poem. I was invited to read poems in South Africa. And while I was there, I met like a lot of friends, and South Africa has a lot of different languages, one of which being Zulu. So one of my friends there, they were trying to teach me Zulu, and I'm not sure if I have any South Africans like in the watching right now or not, but or people who speak Zulu. But when you speak Zulu, you kind of have to lisp your tongue a little bit. You have to lisp your words a little bit. And I remember being so frustrated because I was like, this is amazing. Like I would love to learn this language or just to understand this language. And I was like, I can't lisp because when I was a child, I had a really bad lisp, and my parents took me to, or my teachers put me into speech impediment classes, and they basically kind of broke my lisp is how they would describe it. They beat the lisp out of me. And it's funny because if I never went to those classes, I would be able to speak Zulu better, clearer.
Wow.
And I always think that I always used to be ashamed of I used to have a little speech impediment. I used to be ashamed of it. And I was like, wow, before white people came to Africa and stole people that did not want to be taken to America. They had their own language, they had their own culture, they had their own way of doing things. And maybe my lisp is not actually a bad thing, right? Maybe it's my mouth trying to fight colonization.
Wow.
This poem is called Mother Tongue, and it's an ode to my tongue and to my mom.
Right.
Little known fact. During the antebellum era, runaway slaves were most commonly characterized in two ways. First, by their appearance, their clothing or lack thereof, their weight and body size. Second, by their mouths, teeth, missing tongues, or in most cases, stutters. Little known fact, speech impediments can be caused by psychological trauma. Every person in my family carries a speech impediment like an heirloom. My mother is best known for her mouth, her swollen tongue, her teeth or lack thereof that was knocked out and replaced after her first master. Marriage. I am best known for my lisp. There are certain words I do not know how to say. I practice speaking in the mirror, familiarize myself with a language that draws blood to my gums. If I speak for too long, my mouth rusts. My mother took me to speech class because my teachers called me stupid, called me learning disability, called me case study therapist, called me lazy tongue. Say I speak with vowels chained by the limbs. I say, what has your degree taught you about chains? I say, trauma never leaves the same way it enters. It anchors itself to the bone. Every tooth becomes an ancestor's skull. Their pain has settled in my blood, and I do not know how to release it. No matter how many dead bodies ago the suffering occurred, I do not know exactly why I started to lisp, but once I was made to pledge allegiance to a murderous flag, and my tongue has been limping ever since. I do not know why my vowels blister against their own heat, but once a man, let's call him America, placed 2 fingers in my mouth, held down my tongue, commanded me to speak. Little known fact, when you place a fist in the mouth, the tongue instinctively wraps around the knuckle. Water rushes in through the sides, slushes the letter S. Even save can sound like slave. Even a voice can drown. I do not have a lazy tongue. I have a tongue paralyzed from constant warfare. If you keep saying the same thing, then it loses its meaning. That's why my tongue makes me repeat my trauma differently every single time. They say, how are you American if you can't speak the language? I say, I'm bilingual. Once death enters the mouth, every word spoken becomes a eulogy. Every name I call upon prepares for its funeral. I do not know if they're angry with me for butchering their language or resentful. I've managed to build a house out of a casket and they can't play landlord. Little known fact, Emmett Till had a stutter. Sometimes when he stuttered too hard, he whistled. Sometimes I slur so hard, I hiss. When they come for me, they will say I spoke in twisted tongues, the language of the damned, the language of the whipped and scarred, the living and the dead. They would say I spoke as if my tongue was a swaying body. I would say my tongue is a swaying body. And I get it from my mother. Thank you.
Word. Oh my gosh.
Wow, that's my part.
I am losing my mind, bro. Bro, that was amazing. I would have never even thought of something like what? How do you even? How does your mind work? Oh my gosh, that is fire, bro. Yo, that's crazy. You are insane.
Thank you.
In a great way, in a good way.
No, of course. And then I have this one last poem. That is, I guess is really just my philosophy on writing. I posted it on my Instagram, and it was just like in response to people trying to like police like what I write about. You know, I'll be clear in saying that every poem I write is a Black poem because I'm Black. So I feel like ever since, especially with George Floyd, ever since the murdering, there's been a lot more content, you know, surrounding Black death, and people were really upset about it. Like, why are you? Oh wow, someone's showing love from Brazil. Hi, Brazil.
Yeah, that's fire. No, that's fire, bro. I was looking at that. I was like, whoa, worldwide.
Sending on that. But people are trying to like, why is everyone writing all these Black poems? Or even when I was a youth, people were like, why do you write so many Black poems? So this is kind of a poem to them. And this is also a love letter to people. And so yeah, thank you again, everybody, for having me. This is awesome.
Thank you so much for coming. Yeah,
so
you are amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is in response to the friends who say I write too many Black poems. A man, woman, child died today, yesterday, tomorrow. They looked just like me. I still call their names. These Black poems are how I put flowers on their graves. It is a slow burn when your own people mistake your love for anger, mistake your self-preservation for a cliche.
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your wonderful poetry with us. I don't think you understand how much Baltimore and just the world obviously loves you. Like
I want to give a huge shout out to Baltimore. I remember I came to see you to a feature at one of your final slams. I think it was in 2015.
Yes, that's the day. Yep.
You guys showed me so much love. I think even before like I started to like really gain attention, you guys showed me so much love. So shout out to you, especially shout out to 2015, 2016.
Yes.
Do more slam team. Shout out to Kenneth. Shout out to Swenson, of course. You guys are amazing, and it was fun. I was coming here. So thank you guys so much.
No problem. Thank you. We appreciate you. We love you. You are beautiful and talented, and your partner is the best hype man, bro. The best. So thank you so much for coming and bringing all of your amazing poetry. We love you. We appreciate you, and keep being blessed and beautiful, and try to stay healthy during these times. All right.
Yes. Thank you so much.
All right. No problem. Y'all, please continue to show all the love in the world to Crystal Valentine. I need to see so many hearts. I need to see so much fire. I need to see so much everything. I need to see every single thing, any emoji that can amplify how you feel right now. I need you to put it in the chat. I need you to press that little heart in the little bottom right there. And yes, please check her out. Slangston just put www.crystalvalentinepoetry.com. So please click that link and check her out. Buy her book. Watch her videos. Please follow her and show her all the love possible because she deserves it. Baltimore, she knows Baltimore loves her, so let's prove it, all right? Yes, so that has been our wonderful, amazing, beautiful feature, bro. Like, I am, y'all. I tried to hide it as best as I could so I didn't annoy her. But I was low key fangirling, y'all. I can't hold y'all. Like I took a picture with her back, like she mentioned in 2015, and I was like such a fangirl back then. Obviously, I'm better now. I'm not as cringy as I was back then. But yo, that was a moment for me. I had to breathe in, breathe out. You feel me? Breathe in, breathe out, cause that was a moment for me. And why are y'all starting? Why is Zimmerman and Destinae? Why are y'all two the main ones starting already with this? Like, I'm not finna deal with y'all. All right. Y'all want me to do a poem before it end? Y'all want me to do a poem? We got 4 minutes before the open mic is over, so fine. I'll do a poem. All right. Like y'all pressing me so hard for what though? Like, oh, thank you, Crystal. I didn't want to seem like, you know what I'm saying, irritating or whatever, but I love you so much. All right, yes, okay, I will do a poem. Oh my God. Like, Destiny and Zimmerman are in here pressing me in this chat. Like, relax, brothers. Like, I'm just trying to be a host. That's all, brother. Like, I'm not trying to. All right. I wrote this poem a while back. You saying it, but I'm not hearing you. I wrote this poem a while back for a contest, but now I'm just going to do it just to do it, I guess. And I'm gonna try and make it quick, and so we can say all of the goodbyes and the thank yous and all the other great stuff that we need to hear. All right, hold up. Give me 2 seconds. The time ticking on the reel. All right, okay. Before just in case my poem cuts out, we want to once again thank all of our sponsors, thank all of our partners, and say a huge thank you to our feature Crystal Valentine. Thank you to everybody who got up on the open mic. We love y'all. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, and if you were not able to get on the open mic this time, please do not hesitate to join us for the next SBK, which will be July. I'm sorry, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I don't even know when that's gonna be. July. Not me trying to run time, so I ain't got to do this poem. Let me check my virtual program. Okay, I can't tell when it's going to be, but I just want to say, everybody, July 10th. Okay, Slangston, there we go. July 10th, Slangston just said. And then YPL, Youth Poet Laureate for Baltimore, will be June 20th, 5:30 to 8 p.m. I would love to see all of y'all there, showing y'all beautiful support, because it's going to be another great thing. YPL is always a great thing. So like I said, July 10th, be there for our next SBK. And then June 20th is from 5:30 to 8 p.m. It is going to be SaltPepperKetchup featuring Black Chakra as the host, and Black Chakra as the host, and I'm pretty sure, featuring Black Chakra, and I think our 2018 Youth Poet Laureate Marin Wright Kerr will be our host. Now, tell me if I'm wrong on that, but yes. And I also want to remind everyone that next Friday we'll have the next Salt Pepper Catch Up series, and it'll be Past the Hot Sauce with Princess Powell. If you know Princess, you know that it'll be fire. All right, well, this has been SVK. Yes, I did run time on purpose, so I didn't have to do a poem. Gotcha. So this has been SVK. Thank you so much to all the lovely people who showed and joined. And like I said, if you were not able to do a poem this time, July 10th is your time to shine. All right. Thank you so much to everybody who joined us. Bye, y'all. Peace out. Hold up. There we go.